this is Big Trev.
And this is Penny Whistle.
Right, so we're back. We have leveled once, and we were thinking about what kind of thing to show you. So we found quite an interesting quest. If you'd like to narrate.
I thought you were gonna. You had it open. Right. Marla's last wish. Bring Samuel Phipps' remains to Marla's grave, then return to Novice Elrith. So, let's read the description. My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague. Oh, a plague. So maybe we'll find out more later. But when the plague came Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared and undeath, only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams a ruined camp along the road northeast of Deathknell. Defeat him and grant Marla's last wish. Bury him at her grave in the first row of our graveyard.
So yeah, we now need to go and kill. No, these are kind of interesting little stories. That is why you should read quest text.
Yeah, that, and if you don't, you're going to be screwed on half the quests. But
oh, well, head.
Yeah. Anyway. No. www.wowheads.com.
Yeah, it's just the way
it is. Yeah. We're gonna be checking it half the time anyway. So. But yeah, there's
lots of add-ons like Quest Helper. Although Quest Helper is currently bugged. If you try to log into a busy city, say Dalaran, it will often disconnect you as soon as you log in.
Lagaran.
Lagaran. Which is why you should be setting your Hearthstone to Shatter, because it has the same basic functions as Dalaran, only it doesn't suck. So we have...
Well, or you could, like, get a good computer. Anyway, we have a camp full of dead people.
Slightly more expensive than just setting your Hearthstone in a different place.
We have lots of different named people here, though.
And I think we have found him.
We found him, Samuel Phipps.
Yep.
I was going to comment on who the other people were, but you started smiting him.
Smiting is the way forwards.
Okay, well, as a group of two, that was actually quite easy, but when you're doing it by yourself, you want to wait until he's away from all the other ones, so that you don't pull them with him.
You understand these are all neutral mobs, right?
Okay, if these were red when you clicked on them, that is exactly what you'd want to do. However, as they're neutral, they're not going to attack you. If he was neutral, then why did he attack his husband?
Well, because what happens in the quest and what happens in game can be different. This is the starting
okay,
zone, so I think...
Like why Cloud didn't use a Phoenix down on Eris.
Yes, exactly why Cloud didn't use a Phoenix down on Eris.
Okay. Let's not go there either, anyway.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I say interesting. Boring. And now we have some originally named people.
The Grudge.
The Fail.
Wow! What was with the undead doing the troll backflip thing?
That's just what undead do. So now we need to go find the graveyard, which is in here, I believe.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's a kindly added sparkling effects.
Yep.
So if we right click, burying Samuel's remains.
Do you know what's going to suck?
Dragonheart 2.
Well, that already did suck, but we're not going to be able to show off Sarthang until level 68.
Right.
So now we have that, we're going to run back to the church and give in our quest.
Yeah,
You've done a good deed today, Penny Whistle. Although, well, it's a woman, should I put... You have done a good deed today, Penny Whistle. Although our struggles against the Scourge continue, let us hope that Maria and Samuel will will find peace together in their final resting place. And we ding!
We indeed ding.
We indeed ding. Level 4. And every second level, so 2, 4, 6, 8...
We'll get special abilities.
You get
new abilities.
You get new abilities from the trainers, so let's see what...
I got Lesser Hill, rank 2.
Rank 2, so sometimes you get new abilities, like we have here, Shadow Word Pain, that
I can't afford. Give me some money, Plex.
And I can't afford Frostbolt.
Okay, so...
Okay, somehow we've
This is pretty much advice for all of the people who
oh, of course, this is because we're sharing the mobs, so we're running out of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, always buy your new abilities. Don't forget about them, they're extremely useful. So, we'll explain what they are in a minute when we actually have enough money.
Now, most people know about this, so it's all really basic stuff.
Yeah, mobs, like the creatures, just the WoW nickname for them, really. They, almost all the time, they drop at least something. If it's a grey, if the spelling of the item is in grey, just sell it to a vendor, because there is absolutely no use for it whatsoever.
Unless it's a stoppable force, in which case you must equip it immediately and use it at all times.
Okay, yes, that is true. That's a level, what, 60 hammer?
Yeah, 60, 61 hammer.
Okay.
Anger Marsh.
That's a bit of a WoW in joke as well. Also, you might notice when playing WoW is that they've stolen a lot of
Yeah, there's so much.
So many references to other things. Can you think of one off the top of your head?
There's Sprocket McForge in Gadgetstan, who is in fact a parody of Geordie LaForge, who was in Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah.
There is there's a parody of Paris Hilton in one of the Shatteroth Inns.
What's she called? Paris Pilton, isn't she?
Yes, that's the one.
And she sells gigantic sacks, as well as, what was it, like ruby-rimmed glasses or something like that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
I'm
stuff.
sorry if I've insulted any Paris Hilton fans by getting that wrong, but yeah, I don't actually care. So yeah.
I want to meet the Paris Hilton fan who is also playing WoW, because they must be like the most amazing person ever.
Don't let you do.
If you admit to being a Paris Hilton fan, I will have to slap you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just, I find so amusing was that she could have just had millions by doing nothing, but she had to go piss off her father, and who got herself kicked out the will. I think her father runs like a massive chain of hotels or something like that.
Yeah. Very, very, very exclusive hotels as well.
Yeah. So right now we're not actually doing all that much, I'm afraid.
No.
But
this is called farming. It will get easier.
Yeah.
But we just really want to use our full 10 minutes as we can. We also have a quest to get these equipment boxes, so I think I'll do it now.
Okay.
Or salvage goods. So yeah, at the moment we're farming. This is for like everyone who sits in Auburn and goes, QQ, need monies because like farming is hard. No, it's really not. It can be quite mindless, quite boring, but if you do it while you're doing quests, then it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, don't ever ask any random players for money, because, well, you will get a slap. Like this.
How unkind of you. I think we're going to have to cut that video short.
Okay, well, when we come back in the next one, we'll explain why we were running around doing not much.
Yes, we've got about 30 seconds left, so please subscribe. Means you can keep up to date with everything we're doing. Makes us know that what we're doing is actually worth something to somebody. Much appreciated.
It's actually quite fun anyway.
Yeah, it's fun anyway. But it always goes on to help.
Yeah. Well, see you later. Any questions, just ask.
Yeah.
Give me some time.
Oh, and we've now found one of the joys of WoW in our last...
Oh, have we just been randomly invited to a guild?
Now, I'll show you the correct procedure for dealing with this. First, you want to right-click the player and put ignore, and then you want to click this button here that says decline. That's the best way to deal with these kind of situations.
It is.
So, goodbye.
Goodbye.